And welcome back. We're playing more Donkey Kong 64. I think we're on Fungi Forest now, hence the music that I was playing. So, hey, Rumman15, I'm gonna be lurking a while, so while I do some working, I hope all is well with you. Yeah, and I hope all is well with you as well. Thank you. Yeah, I guess we're on Fungi Forest, right? But there is some other things first. Something came in the mail for me. I don't know what, like just now, and I don't know what it is. So, I'm gonna open it up and... What is this? It just feels like a piece of cardboard. What the hell's in here? Also, it's from... Oh, god damn it. Do I not have my... Ah! I got scissors over here. Hello, Bruno Lomax. Right now I'm just opening my mail and hoping I'm not cutting what's inside my package here, because I don't know what it is. It's in a Twitch Prime bag, so I don't know what this is. Oh! Why would they pack that in such a large bag? That was, well, relatively fast, considering what? I don't know. Oh, I guess, yeah, it was, I was like, it feels like just like a piece of cardboard. It's a CD in a digipack. I didn't realize the digipack was this small, but I mean, whatever. So hold on, is this? Oh no, never mind. I thought it might have been the same ones. Part of the same line of re-releases that my Artillery and Acrofet ones are from. Profit? I don't know. But it's not! It's... I can't show you this because I don't have a webcam hooked up. It's Digital Dictator by Vicious Rumors. This is a great 80s metal album. This is a re-release, I suppose, from 2009. Great album. Glad to have it in my collection now. But yes, we're gonna be playing some D. You know, here's the thing: is I ordered. Here's the. I didn't. I talk about. I like these albums a lot, but I don't actually own them separately. I have the first two Gorguts albums, and I have them on like a combination disc. I'm not even sure if it's a combination disc or if there's two discs in the CD. In the jewel case, I mean. Let me just check. Yes, so Roadrunner, is it Roadrunner? Roadrunner, yes. They did this. They did these series of I think it's mostly death metal stuff that they put on it, but maybe the first two Annihilator albums they did as well. They had this Two from the Vault series, and they have these where they issue both albums. Usually it's like the first two albums or whatever of a band's catalog from their lineup, and they release it on like a 2-pack. And yes, it is only one disc. But they do have the artwork for both in the booklet, like the full artwork for both in the booklet, which is cool. But anyways, I have this Gorguts one, as I could not find, at least I think at the time that I purchased this, they hadn't done a re-release, like a CD re-release, and buying like one of the older CDs was just, like, I didn't want to pay $40 for it kind of thing. But then I found this at the HMV, which is not there anymore, because HMV's all closed. And I picked that up, but I never actually owned those two albums separately. That's Considered Dead and The Erosion of Sanity. So I bought those albums. I should just get straight to DK64 and stop talking. Well, continue talking. What file were we on? File 3, right? Oh. Nah, it can't be game 2. We gotta be game 3. That's the only thing that makes sense. I don't remember. It's been maybe a week or so, a couple weeks since I played this. But yeah, I didn't actually own the first two Gorguts albums separately until, well, I guess, like, I technically own them. I bought them, but I don't have them in my possession. And I bought those CDs at the start of March. And they're still not here. That kind of sucks. So yes, I guess this has got to be the file. I don't remember what number it was. Well, let's see. Yeah, B-Locker's here, so... Wait, how much does he want? He wants 50. Well, we got 19 more than that. You know, Canada Dry put out these... What is this? Lemonade-flavored ginger ale. I don't know, it doesn't taste like lemonade or like ginger ale. It just kind of tastes like... Hold on. Almost like, I want to say like Sprite. Or like 7-Up. Almost, but just like thicker. It's weird. I mean, it's fine. It's just... Oh, I'm gonna forget about this. I know I'm gonna forget about this. There's a lobby, is it Banana or Banana Fairy? Yeah, this is the fairy. Oh, I'm so glad you can actually just switch it like that. Okay. Oh, no. I'd say it's too early for this, but really it's not. It's 4 in the afternoon. Oh, please. Is 4 the afternoon or the evening? There's the question. Back here. There's no real good place to stand for this, because she goes all around the room. Stop. Stop. I may not be completely of 100% sound mind at the moment. My reaction skills may be slightly impaired. What the hell is this? Come on. Stop. Ah, you know what? Let's hope not to wake B-Locker here, so because I don't want to get into his conversation. Let's go for it from here. Oh, too far away. Despawned. Ah. What? An annoying... I only have 6. I only have 6 films, so I better get this. Hello. The thing is, it's not like their movement's random. They actually have a pattern they follow. It's just that... Excuse me. For one reason or another. Oh, that would have been a perfect spot. Like, there's no place you can sit here and wait. Okay, what if I just keep it here, and when she comes back here? Yeah. Nope, not there. I really hate this. Are Banana Fairies potentially the worst part of this game? Maybe. It's not as bad as Beetle Race. Oh, come on. Excuse me, I'd rather be playing Pokemon Snap. Please. Where is she? What? Why did she go back in her hole? I'm trying not to make food crunchy noises right now, but kind of hard because I have crackers. So there's this mushroom thing here. You got hit with like the corresponding colored Kong, so that's yellow, so it's time for DK. Okay. At least this isn't like as annoying as the Banana Fairy, so dark blue is kind of weird, but that's lanky. Yeah, most of the Kongs, they have like a specific shade associated with them, but like lanky, it's like sometimes it's this blue, sometimes it's light blue, sometimes it's dark blue. He can fly real high with his jetpack on. What? Oh no, is that purple for Tiny? Oh no. Okay. Look, I thought it was like the Balloon and Gloomy Galleon all over again. Yeah, then again, sometimes Chunky's green isn't the same. Like, that's like bright green, and this is like not quite the same. Gosh, this must be hell on people who are colorblind. What? You see that? What? It's like it's got like a deflection barrier or something. There we go. Oh, it's a chunky pad. And oh no! It's a chunky pad. Then he's got to turn invisible. And they'll reveal a bonus game or something, right? It's all about the bonus games. You know, I realized I don't have it up. Where is it? Where is it? Oh no. Just give me a moment here. I'm working only with one monitor. I'm terribly at a disadvantage. There we go. Just gotta wait for it to load, I guess. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. There we go. So that means, hold on. Do. Penis. Good. That worked? That worked? Penis. Yep. Alright. Do you know what else I forgot? Do you know what else I forgot? And I'm glad that I remembered it now. That should fix the microphone. I know there's probably like a second delay, but like that should be better now. All this housekeeping, I keep forgetting about like playing DK64. I haven't done it in a while. Everything else I've been doing has just been like, well, you know, you press a button, you start the stream, everything's good. Alright, so now we gotta go with Chunk Man. And, oh, I don't even have the Girly Gone move yet. Oh, do I get that in this stage? Yeah, I must, because it's part of the, it's part of one of, oh no, it doesn't necessarily mean I get it, because it's part of one of the bananas in this stage. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have prepared myself these, Triscuits with the cream cheese on it, but, like, they taste so good. Oh yeah, cutscene because we haven't entered this stage before. I like Fungi Forest, it's probably one of the best levels in the game. That's because rumor is it was designed for Banjo-Kazooie initially. In at least some form. At the very least, it was conceptualized for Banjo-Kazooie initially. Whether or not any work actually went into developing the stage itself at that time, who knows? If it was, it would have probably been easy just to move over because this works in the same game engine as Banjo-Kazooie does. Okay, so we're gonna start this off with a bang, actually. We're gonna start with Chunky, and Chunky's gonna do a thing. You enter on this side? You must enter on this side. It's so weird because this is such like a homely stage. It doesn't really feel like some of the earlier stages in the game, where, you know, they don't feel very friendly. Yeah, it's only like this stage and Jungle Japes that actually have like a sort of a friendly atmosphere to them. I mean, there's the night... I should explain the gimmick of this stage first of all, actually, if you don't know. And this is very much in theme with Banjo, because this is very like click clock. I was gonna say TikTok clock. That's DK64. DK Super Mario 64. Get on the ledge, Chunky. Oh, he may move slow and can't jump high. There's a cannon that shoots you up here too, I think. I don't know what the point of this is. Maybe just part of the original stage build when it was Banjo-Kazooie, maybe? I don't know. But here's the thing is that you can... And I might as well do this now. Just so I can get this out of the way, because otherwise it'll play this cutscene again. So yeah, there's a time-changing mechanic in this stage, which... Sort of like the season-changing mechanic in Click Clock Wood and Banjo-Kazooie. And the thing about this is that there's different bananas available during the night and during the day. Usually, sometimes. And that's the big thing. Intentionally, yes. In practice, no. For a number of them. Some of them, yes, because it requires a certain, like, scripting of events. But for others, there's, like, gates in the way. And as we know, this is Donkey Kong 64. We can basically go where we want, I guess. So, I think the first thing we're gonna do, just because, is go down here. And this is our second minecart stage of the game. It's kind of weird how they delayed, like, the second minecart ride this far into the game, because now we're in, like, the last third of it. I guess, technically last half-ish, if you consider Hideout Helm a full stage, but it's not. So, this works a little differently because Chunky, he jumps with the whole cart. There's also, little bells that you have to ding. It's kind of like in, I think Donkey Kong Country 2 did that one a lot, where there were bells that you had to ding in order for, oh boy. Oh. In order for you to open the gates ahead of you, so there's a little bit of that in here. I don't know. I just like the minecart stages. I think they're cool. The beetle race and the car race are not exactly a replacement for them. So don't do that, because that's a red one. But get the green ones. For this minecart, we need 50 coins as well. I don't know if I skipped the dialogue box at the start. I don't quite remember. And then, there's one more minecart in the game, and I'll talk about that when I get to it. Presumably not this stream. That'd be kind of silly if we could complete the next 2 levels in this stream. That would be nuts. But I'm assuming we'll do this one. We'll probably complete most, if not all, of Fungi Forest. And then Crystal Caves will be another stream. Crystal Caves is kind of a garbage level, honestly. So that one's gonna be fun. Crystal Caves and Gloomy Galleon are like the 2 worst stages in the game. And they're very similar. Just in terms of overall design, in terms of feel. So yeah. Not looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the Creepy Castle one. I really like that stage. And then after that, we'll probably devote one to Hideout Helm and collecting up the rest of the bananas. And the final boss. That one will probably be longer because the final boss itself usually takes... Oh, I missed. Oh well. Don't take any more damage, Chunky. I don't think I can. Anyway, yeah. The final boss itself usually takes about 20 minutes. It's kind of like an unavoidable 20 minutes. For stream runners, it's like... Stream runners, speed runners. That's sort of like half of the run usually. Oops, I had that muted. What the hell? Oh my gosh, did I miss my explanation about the rainbow coins? I don't remember. Uh-oh. Look. I don't know how that happened, honestly. I looked over, it's like, oh my god, I'm muted. How long was I muted for? That's the scary part. But yeah, in case I hit it before I said that, the rainbow coins, there was one hidden in the semi-solid grass there. And it was not known to be there for 17 years. They found it by deconstructing the ROM. People said it invalidated speedruns. Not really. It doesn't invalidate the 101% speedruns. It does change things for the all collectibles speedruns. Yeah, the explanation, I missed it. Yeah, oh, shoot. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. But yeah, the rainbow coin collecting it there that nobody knew about doesn't change anything for the 101% runs, because those are, the coins don't count for those. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. Gosh, oops. Sometimes I'll hit, like, mute on my mic or something just so I can, like, cough, and then I just, like, totally forget. The texture work on these guys is, like, really creepy. I don't know, something about it's just kind of disconcerting. Now I'm seriously wondering. Do you know what? Here's what's bothering me is, like, now I'm seriously wondering how long I was muted. Let me just. This is gonna take, like, a little bit, maybe, but I'll just be right back and I will just check to see how long I was muted for there. That's kind of silly. Okay, back. Oh my, yeah, don't worry about it too much. Okay, yeah, it was literally just the rainbow coin explanation that I missed, so it's not like I said anything else, any other pertinent information about the game that I completely forgot about. But yeah, look at these guys. Look at the, like, the shading on them. I guess they are supposed to be, like, little crocodiles inside of there. I never really noticed that. I thought they were just mushroom men, not, like, you know. I never thought of them as, like, blue Kremlings with mushroom hats on. Like, that's a little weird. But there's gonna be a lot of character switching in here, mostly because there is just stuff to do at night and during the day as well. We'll learn a new move here, won't we? The orang stand sprint. Which is this, but the fast version. Does Cranky have anything for us? Yeah, he has, the Super Simian Slam, correct? Yes. Let's go to Cranky's. Because now we're going to start noticing more of those, what do you call? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, we had the banana medals, so now he's got jetpack for us. Hey, we can get the rare coin during this. This isn't as bad, honestly. It's not as bad as... Oops. I was wondering if there's just a restart, but no, we're in an emulator. It's not as bad as the DK arcade machine, mostly because this, I think, it's points based. You gotta, like, beat Cranky's high score or something like that. Oops. So I'm sure we'll get it eventually. It's not that bad. Yeah, game over. Something tells me it's not the high score up there at the top. You know what? I probably muted my microphone when I was, eating another cracker. Oh, crap. So, Jetpack was a game that was made by Rare when they went by the name Ultimate Play the Game. Which is a really, quite a silly company name, I think. This was developed for the Commodore 64. Oops. Hey, at least you leave stuff where you left it, right? I think you just gotta play, like, a couple levels of this, honestly. Because, yeah, you can grind points, like, by shooting the fireballs or whatever. But, this gives you, like, a higher point bonus. Oh, no, now we got the fuzzballs. Oops. Game over, player one. What was the high score we had to beat? Let me just double check here. I should have probably just listened to his dialogue. Jetpack. Rareware coin. For 5,000 or more. Okay. And the coin will appear within the game. Okay. Makes sense to me. So let's talk about Arthur. You know what? Have you seen the animation in Arthur lately? It looks like a Newgrounds cartoon. First of all, not to knock, you know, the animators. I'm sure, you know, getting the hand-drawn stuff is probably a lot more expensive now. Oh my god, come on. But, Arthur had an episode where Mr. Ratburn gets the gay married. Oh no. Think of the children. And of course, now we're having this debate again about whether or not we should have gay characters in kids shows. Like, we're having this again? I know, current year argument. But, you know, it is 2019. I thought we were done with this kind of thing. Like, this is where, you know, saying, hello, it's 2019, we're still having this argument kind of does apply, because it's like, Steven Universe has been on the air for how long, and we're still having trouble with gay characters in television shows, apparently. Oh no, but what if my kid finds out? How am I gonna explain to my kid that two anthropomorphic animals are getting married? It's just not realistic. You know, God made Adam and Eve, not Aardvark and Rat. Well, he made those too, but I don't know. It's just, oh, I just saw like the most I couldn't tell if it was really funny just because of how many times I've seen it and how I haven't seen it in so long. But there was a Reddit comment I saw. It was on a, you know, an article about a horrible transphobic hate crime that occurred. And they said, "Oh, well, I'm just tired of these LGBT people just shoving it in our faces. Like, why can't they keep it to themselves? And just stop talking. We don't need pride marches or like." They literally said this. I'm like, like what? Huh? I'm sorry. I thought like this was like sort of general knowledge now. You know, the reason why pride exists. I thought like if you're on the internet, you should know, kind of thing. You have a responsibility. Just hit Google. I'm sure 1,000 people by now have written think pieces and articles on like why it's silly to go like, well, why isn't there a straight pride? It's like, use your brain for 10 seconds. Please. Oh, well, I can't believe that these homosexuals are just out there flaunting their sexuality. Turns around, kisses wife. I just hate these public that's when people are like, oh, well, I just hate public displays of affection. It's like, okay, no one's faulting you for that, but like, are you kidding me? I said, oh, this isn't as bad as Donkey Kong. It's not as bad as Donkey Kong. It's not as nerve-wracking. Here's my Triscuit flavor. The one that, if you just want me to eat these, just get me this. Get me the cracked pepper. Well, it's cracked black pepper and olive oil ones. Why does olive oil taste so good, honestly? Great. Oh, jeez. Never gonna make it to 5,000 points now. Honey, the homosexuals are on the public broadcasting again. I just like, with the current year argument, it's like, seriously? Like, if you're talking about like the English speaking world largely, it's like, you know, the mainstream discourse has been over with the gay marriage thing. Like, it's done. Like, I'm sorry, some of these anti same-sex marriage arguments is like 90% of the time are ones that we've heard a million times and are just like, just Google the answer why your argument's wrong, please. Okay, there we go. It's like we've heard this a million times, the whole, oh, well, you know, there's my favorite one is like, well, if we accept gay people getting married, you know, or, you know, just same-sex marriage in general, it's gonna, you know, turn people gay. Or my favorite one, and I heard this so often, and I'm sure every LGBT person has heard this so many times. Well, if everyone was gay, then our population would decline. We'd go extinct. It's pretty good that not everyone's gay then, you know? Healthy balance. I mean, it also neglects the fact that, you know, gay people aren't infertile. I mean, some are, but, you know, being gay does not constitute not being able to bear offspring. Like, it's just like, just be transparent about it. You just think it's gross. And you just want to find some reason to justify that. Like, ew, cooties. And then the one thing I hated, I still hate, is, you know, oh, and I'm hearing this now, especially with this Arthur gay rat wedding thing, is, we can't, we're sexualizing a children's show. But, and that just shows you exactly how cisgender heterosexual people view the LGBT community. Bunch of weird sex perverts. You know, it's like, I'm sorry, excuse me? What? And it just shows you exactly like how they view. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Like LGBT people and just sexuality and romance in general is like, they think if you're gay or bisexual, lesbian, and anything similar to that, you know, not heterosexual, they think that you're like pretty much incapable of love. And that everything is specifically like a weird fetish. And like, you know, maybe that makes sense to people who are, you know, cisgender, heterosexual, you know, but it's like, because that's the way they see it. It's like, oh well, that must be the way that they feel because biology programmed us this way, and they're just incapable of, you know. It's like, what? Look, speaking as somebody who grew up like that, you know, being not heterosexual, like, it's not a weird sex thing because, like, I knew my interest in other guys before I even knew what that was. Oh, not as hard as Donkey Kong, I said. Okay, so we're just always be shooting, I guess. Okay. Quick, get the jelly bean. It's just wacky, you know, and the lengths that they'll go to in order to justify their specific exceptional treatment, and exceptional in the bad way, of LGBT people. Like, oh, well, you know, they're asking for special rights. They're asking for special treatment. They're still free to marry somebody of the opposite sex. Great. But guess what? That's not what a lot of people want. Don't you think it's a little unfair that you can do the things that you want? And sure, you know, in... Ah, great. Most of the Western world, you know, we have same-sex marriage now, right? But just in life standing in general, LGBT people, specifically now, the transgender people, are treated in a colossally different manner. And yeah, it's probably about changing the culture. But, like, the excuse to that isn't, well, there's always going to be homophobia, or life isn't fair. It's like, of course life's not fair, but we have the power to make it more fair. Why would you object to doing that? Especially when 99% of the time, you're not the person who has anything to lose from the outcome. Whether that be in your favor or not. Same fucking thread on Reddit. I'm sorry, it's not called a thread on Reddit. It's, was it topic? Post? Do they have their own proprietary name for that? Like how Twitter has tweets? They probably do, and I'm just forgetting it. Forget it on Reddit. Reddit is just Dig 2.0. No! Not the rare coin, please. Give me the rare coin back. I collected it. That's what matters, right? I don't have to collect it, then escape in the rocket, right? Ah, I just want to see. Oh. Rare coin collected. I was like, I want to see how much longer I can go, but then I died. Oh, look at that. I didn't cheat. I was going off the... Oh, no. What? Don't make me play again. I don't want to play again. Hold on. Did I already get the Super Simian Slam? No. Oh, no. Here it is. Or is this his... This is his Speedy Feet thing, right? Could be that. No, we'll get Super Simian Slam, and then we'll get the Orang Stand Sprint. But yeah, the same thread. You know, speaking of which, you know, it just to remind you was about a transphobic hate crime. You know, people started getting into, like, you know, so someone basically posted, well, how do I say this without actually, like, literally looking up their post? You know, they were talking about how conservative folks tend to treat and favor treating transgender people differently, as second-class citizens. And one of the responses was basically like, yeah, well, what if your religious beliefs, you know, something, you know, bake the fucking cake argument, you know? And I'm like, somebody died, and you're talking about religious freedoms to discriminate against trans... Like, you're part of the problem, first of all. I didn't say that, but... What do we got here? Oh no, that's the Gloomy Galleon page. Get out of here. Tiny. Okay, so we'll do the giant mushroom thing now, I guess. I'm trying to remember this level. But here's, like, the thing that like, annoys me is the whole... Well, you know... Doesn't somebody have the right to refuse service to someone? It's like... It goes deeper than that. Do you, like, not recognize the fact that, like, prejudice is a thing? Oh, what am I doing? That's the wrong one. Also... Oh yeah, that doesn't do anything with DK, does it? Hold on, does that lead back? Is there a thing nearby? Bouncy changey? Why did I think it was there? Or do I have to walk to the other side of the mushroom again? Guess so. Unless there's probably one on the inside that I missed. Anyway. Oh, well, you're just infringing on my rights to discriminate. It's like, well, it's a cultural thing, partially. Like, why... The problem isn't about forcing somebody to do... It's about changing their culture and changing attitudes. You know? How about, like, stop being such a dingleberry, first of all? And then, oh, of course there's a thing in here. And then we'll have a conversation about your rights and your freedoms. And, like, it's simple. When you really get down to it, when people start pulling the, oh, well, you know, it's my religious beliefs that, you know, gay people or trans people are... It's like, okay, let's boil it down really nice and simple here. Your rights, including your religious beliefs... they end where somebody else's freedoms and rights begin. Like, it's pretty simple. Because otherwise, the counter-argument there from that position is, well, if anybody just says something is their religious right, they're able to force anybody else to do whatever they want. Did I shoot it with Chunky already? Who am I missing? I guess I am missing Chunky. Alright. Excuse me, it's my religious right to kill this person, you know? Like, I'm sorry, but it's my religious right. Does not matter at all, like, for anything, unless it's something that is a personal choice. Like, if you, I don't know, you're... Like, oh, here's a good example. Here's a good example for personal... And there's the interesting bit. Is the sort of flip side of this. Is that the same people who argue about it's their religious right to discriminate against, you know, LGBT people, you know, they freak out about, oh no, this person wants to wear their hijab at their job. You know? Is there a specific Kong I have to... Hold on, which banana is this? This thing that's floating around here. Who's this belong to? Well, that's for Tiny. But there's a balloon in here. I'm certain of it. There it is. It is for Lanky. Alright. You know, if it's... This is a perfect example, is the hijab thing, right? That's their personal religious choice. You know, presumably, and that's all you can really do is presume that it is, right? There is an example of them exercising their personal religious choice, right? And that's different from, well, it's my personal religious choice that, you know, gay people shouldn't get married, or trans people shouldn't be able to use the washroom corresponding with their gender. Like, that is absolutely not the religious right thing. Oh, I needed Tiny. Here's where I say, you know, the cliche, you know, typical haha atheist thing, which is like, I do not care what kind of horse shit you want to believe in. Like, honestly, but as long as it's as what it is ultimately affects only you, then it doesn't matter. What matters is when it starts influencing your prejudices toward other people. It's like, oh, well, my religious beliefs, you know, tell me that I should do this. Hold on, what is this for? What's the timer for? What was the timer for? I don't understand. I don't remember. It's the thing, it's like, well, my religious beliefs say that, you know, I have to, you know, be a giant dickwad to this certain group of people. It's like, then your beliefs are crap. Get new ones. Like, those are not an immutable characteristic. You can change those literally whenever you want. You know, assuming that you're not being held against your will regarding that, right? But in your head, you know. I'm seriously wondering, like, what was that? Why was there a timer? I know I missed the banana, but... Oh, okay, okay. I see. Oh. Moat. Yeah, look at that. But, you know, to an extent, yeah, you know what? Your religious beliefs do matter. Because your beliefs affect other people. So maybe it isn't enough to say, I don't care what you believe in as long as it doesn't affect me. Alright, so... I don't know why I thought that you had to use the cannons. You just gotta race up there. Climb! Not gonna make it. I went the wrong way. Alright, let's try it again. Hold on, where does it appear? Oh, that's a horrible noise. Oh, it's directly above the, like up there? Get up there. What bonus game is this? That's my question.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And then here's the other side of the gay rat wedding is, well, I just don't want my children exposed to that, you know, which implies that, you know, there's something wrong with gay people or being gay, at which point, you know, that's just obviously bigoted. But, you know, at that point, it's like, well, you know, now you're just a bigot. You don't actually have a legitimate argument, do you? But when they try to couch it in their concern about how it's gonna, you know, how am I gonna explain that to my kids? The two people love each other. Oh no. Donkey Kong, okay. Will I have to use the barrels for this one? Oh yeah. Oh no! But yeah, you know, when I was when I was younger and I was actually trying to, you know, get properly invested in this sort of thing. Trying to understand, you know, people had convinced me that there really were two sides of the argument regarding LGBT rights and equity, equal treatment. People had really convinced me that there were two sides of the argument, and that was one of those first things where I realized here's a political debate where there's clearly one obviously correct side and one that has literally no arguments. What else is there to do with DK? Anything in this area? There's a... There's a baboon blast stage for us to play in here. Well, not in here. We'll go in here, we'll go out. And then on one of the decks, there's a place for us to go. Actually, you know, I'm gonna have to go through this area so many times anyways, so I just won't worry about it right now. I was gonna say, oh, well, I gotta grab the stuff for Chunky here, but, you know, guess I won't. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? Look away for a second. Because ultimately, when it comes down to the panic regarding LGBT people, it's always sort of been, ew, they creep me out. Hello, Lorenzo H. Boy. Uh-oh. I'm scared of those non-heterosexual people. Or non-cisgender heterosexual people. So there's one of Tiny's things there. Already most the way to the DK's Banana Medal. But then, here's the thing, is like, usually, you know, at least towards the anti-gay side of things, that thing in the public discourse calmed down quite a bit. As I mentioned with the Reddit thread, still see it sometimes. But it's that exact same rhetoric is just weaponized towards trans people now, specifically in, you know, of course it always has been, but I'm talking about like in the mainstream discourse right now. You know, what the news media is talking about. And once again, it's the same sort of like stuff that's just demonstrably false. That's obviously panic induced by prejudice. And it's got nothing to do with facts, but, you know, you'll always hear them say, you know, facts don't care about your feelings. Well, you know, here's the fact, you know, about the trans bathroom panic. Here's a fact for you. There have been more instances of cis men entering women's washrooms to, quote-unquote, protect them from potential threats than there has been cis men pretending to be trans women to do that. Because here's like the simple fact of the matter is like, do you really think someone who's like, oh crap. Oh, is that's just to guide you where you're going, I guess. All right.
Welcome to bonus stage.
But, you know, just think of that, you know, the whole trans bathroom panic thing is, well, if you just let anybody enter the washroom regardless, you know, of their assigned gender at birth, you know, then we're gonna have cis guys going into women's washrooms and pretending to be women, and it's like it presumes that things function and have always functioned in a very specific way that they never have, you know, because it's presuming then that everybody who is assigned a particular gender at birth has the anatomy that matches that in that person's head, not the person, you know, who it is, but the person who's making this argument, you know. Their particular idea of what constitutes gender, they assume that it's always been like that for everybody and is always like that, you know. They never consider the fact that there are intersex people that use public washrooms all the time. They, you know, that doesn't cross their mind, right? So it's like they're already under this assumption that bathrooms work in this particular way that they don't. I think it's Diddy's Kasplat that's in there, so we'll just go get that. You know, because like at that point it's like, what are we going to do? Are we going to have somebody like check down people's pants before they go into the wash? And even then, what about people who've had surgery, right? Like, what are you going to do? How, like, literally, how are you going to enforce this? Trans people have been using these washrooms forever. And just when, like, they're trying to actually bring this up and make it a part of, you know, public or private policy regarding the whatever institution it is in particular, that's when people are like, hold on. As if, you know, trans people are just using public washrooms now that correspond to their gender identity. It's like they always have been. Hold on, is there a... I think it's Tiny's Kasplat is down there, so let's go grab that first. Somewhere. There he is. You know, I went, you know, in the public school that I went to, the high school, I had classmates that were trans, and we had a principal that would not let trans people use the washroom that corresponded to their gender identity. And that was a problem. Because it's all founded on a completely irrational fear. But they have this idea, well, if we just let this in, then that's just legalizing people to creep on people in the washrooms, when you realize that that's already a crime. And has been for quite some time. Oh, hold on, why am I tiny? I should be chunky. You know, it's not going to stop. Nothing really is going to stop creeps from entering washrooms, but that's, you know, already a crime to go into the washroom and harass somebody. But it's all part of a moral panic. It's all to try to whip people up into a frenzy about an other. You know how you read it in textbooks when you're a kid right now, and you're reading, thinking like how utterly absurd and silly it was during segregation era to force people of color, particularly black folks, into using different facilities like water fountains and washrooms for no reason other than, ew, it's gross. Just pure, transparent, prejudicial bias. Right? And you realize, like, how silly that is. How absurd. How so many people were hurt from something that has no basis in reality. A totally irrational fear. And then it's like, you think about that, and then you think, well, how are people going to look on, you know, if there are places that actually enforce these anti-trans rules regarding and laws regarding bathrooms. And if it's not actually enshrined in the legislation, then it's the policy of these individual places. You know, how silly are they going to look in 50 years? Of course, you know, the quote-unquote right side of history arguments are not going to convince anybody, honestly. Because, you know, they don't care. But I think that there are a great deal of people out there who are sympathetic, who are willing to be sympathetic, or could be sympathetic to LGBT causes, and just social justice causes in general, and just have to be convinced to care about them. Note that that's different from the people who have already decided in their minds that they, you know, hate, you know, so-and-so groups of groups of people, and nothing's gonna change their mind on it. Oh my god, what's happening? This is for me, I suppose. Another one of these. There's probably only like 2 in the game, and I'm complaining for no reason. Although this is one of the easiest ones. It's like, it's literally mindless. I say it's mindless, and then like I go into full concentration mode. Oh gosh, this is so long. Stop. Jeez. But quite frankly, nothing's gonna make me sympathetic towards any anti-social justice cause. Nothing, because most of the time it's either gonna be like, I concede your point, I recognize that as a problem, nothing that I have a particular solution or anything to add to the discussion for, or it's something that is something that I actively experience. We need to do away with this culture of apathy. Because I've never seen an anti-social justice cause that has seemed like anything other than just either shoving your head in the sand or absolute, like, blatant prejudice. And I think that we're training our well, not mine, but, you know, kids in general to hate this sort of thing. Especially now that you have the people who generally have vested financial interest in subjugating certain people, have rebranded the anti-social justice movement as the new counterculture. The new counterculture is apparently the status quo. The new counterculture is saying everything is fine the way it is, and if not, things should actually go back to the way they used to be. Yeah, that is the new counterculture. That's your enlightened internet demagogues. That is your Ben Shapiro's. Your Charlie Kirks, your people who influence them like Dennis Prager. Just follow, see exactly where their interests lie and for what reason, who they're employed by. Media literacy, I think, is just sort of a main thing, is like, just learn. Do I have the sprint yet? I don't remember. I probably don't. I probably forgot to grab that Crankies, didn't I? Oh boy. Oh, this first one I don't think is hard, because it's just like you just gotta do this. Could be. Because I didn't see a barrel. I think we only need it for the second race. Still annoying. Still annoying. This part I know on the Virtual Console is like incredibly hard just because of the lag differences. Ah! Just because there's so many particles on the screen, so in the, what do you call it? In the Virtual Console version, which eliminates the lag, like, this area is not nearly as laggy, so these races are actually a lot more difficult. So I'll need to do this, and then I don't think I have the rank stand sprint yet. I could try challenging him again. But I don't think because I think I forgot to do it. Oops. I just realized how quiet the game audio probably has been. Yep. Are we the same cutscene again? Yeah, it's grayed out. I can't do it. Yeah, he goes way too fast. You can't do this without the thing. Alright. It should cancel out when I get into here, right? Oh no, I can't get into here.
Okay.
If you get far enough away, does it just like stop? Guess not. Do I really have to wait until he finishes the race? Well, I guess I might as well spend that time heading back over to where Cranky is. Wait, can I enter Cranky's house during this? His house. Oh. I don't think I have the time to do that. No. There's a thing for Diddy to do in that room as well. He has to, it's at nighttime, you have to race an owl. The way that I did with the vulture in, Angry Aztec. What? Okay, so most of DK's bananas are at night, it seems. Oh, there's some of this that we didn't grab. I keep forgetting when my mic is muted. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is, I thought we were gonna put it at nighttime, but I decided against that. What we're gonna do instead, hold on, where's the... I don't know where the changey barrel is. Is it over here? It's probably on the other side of the mushroom. God damn it. Oh, there's one down here. Very hungry, very hungry. Or do you know, we're gonna be chunky. Let's be chunky because we have to open up the barn. And the barn is through which hallway? Oh my gosh. It's one of the things that sucks about this level. Okay. Directly the other one across from here. We're gonna go blue for barn, right? Makes sense. Start running into a wall because I realize I have a text. Maybe. Nope. Just some miscellaneous notifications. Tiny! Oh, I could've just taken warp one. Okay, I'll just have to remember that next time. So Chunky's got a weird thing to do here. So he has to come in here and pick up like steel oil drums. Oh, here's something weird. Can I do it again? You can do this in a couple different places in the game. Oh, yeah, I kind of had it there. I think you can do it here. You can just pull yourself straight through the wall doing that. I'll try to demonstrate it in Hideout Helm. It has a pretty consistent setup in there. And people use it for speed runs. So yeah, we'll come in here with Tiny because there's this actually shuts during the nighttime, so we can't come in here with this area with Tiny during the nighttime. What you're supposed to do is crawl in through a hole, through a little small hole, and you're supposed to go up here and then go through here, which is only open during nighttime, and go fight a mini boss in there. But we're not going to do that. See, because what you'd have to do is you'd have to break this so that Tiny can come through here. I didn't even realize it shows you a little cutscene. Okay. I don't remember the order you have to do this in. This banana with Chunky and the oil barrels. We'll figure it out. There we go. So this was the first step. If you do this in the wrong order, there's a weird thing that can happen, and it's kind of glitchy. At least I've noticed that the last couple times I tried doing it. Because sometimes he'll walk in here from there and then he won't be carrying the oil drum at all. Put it down. Then I need to turn this thing on. Is that something DK does? I think it's something DK does. But that oil drum should still stay there. I think. Yeah, so that should stay there. It shouldn't, like, despawn or anything. Does... How do I get in there with DK? Oh, does Chunky have to punch it open? Probably. That would make sense. Huh? Okay, well no, then that switch opens it there. On that side. Oh, is there a... Oh, there's a box here. Like, I forget these things. So then DK will have to press that. Then go in there. I think if I leave the room, the oil drum will despawn. But, yeah. And 5 more bananas for DK. I don't remember what you have to... Oh, no! Oh, come on. Why did they only leave that open for a small period of time? Like, this is absolutely fake difficulty here. Oh. Don't show me. Just open it. You could have put the box in front of here. And hell, just make a switch so that he can step on it. Don't make it a timed thing. Is there an order you have to do this in other than just 1, 2, 3? Guess so. Oh no, it's I know, there's a... When you start, before the start of the level, there's a hint from Wrinkly Kong that gives you the name of it, gives you the order of this. I forgot about that. What a silly, ugh. This game is so silly. He has to go through this whole animation. And this should turn on the... Or does this... Okay. Okay, but it ejects DK's banana back there, but I've already started the chain of events for Chunky now. Because he's got two other oil drums in here that he has to put in and break the thing with, right? Put it down. Yeah, previous times I've played this, at least the last few times I remember doing this, these bananas, specifically this one, Chunky's come back into the room without holding, oh, the thing's up there on the top, without actually holding the barrel. So now we've done that, and I will show another thing that we can do, because as you remember that order, you're supposed to come here at nighttime with Tiny to get through the hole into the barn. But we're not going to do that. As you can see, there's nothing for us to, well, we could shrink down, we could go through here like this, but here's something funny. Is it here? It is here, right? Can you walk through with... Is it this spot? I believe it is. My memory may be incorrect here. I think that's wrong. But we will take Tiny. Is it with DK you do it? You can do it? I'm not sure if it's that spot, but one of the walls in this room or the other room, is like, you can just walk straight through it, and I think it is this one. But it depends on what character you are, I think. Yeah, DK can just do it. He can just go straight through. I guess Tiny, because when she gets in this corner, she's pushed back by the wall too much. But DK, like it's just the alignment of the box and the pillar here just push you straight through the wall. It's kind of weird. But we can do this, and then we can like head over here. And now we're over in this room. Which we're not supposed to be in, apparently. But we would need to be Tiny. So I'm not sure if that actually functions, like has a functional purpose. Let me just try this here. It's like I'm remembering fragments of the little glitches you can do here and there. We can't actually leave through here. That's kind of silly. What you may think is a soft lock in this game is never a soft lock, trust me. It's just a matter of trying again and again, and we will find our way out. Ah, come on. It's probably a way you can like jump like straight in this corner here. This corner seems weak. But anyway, we're supposed to get in there with Tiny. I will do a thing. Presumably. Or maybe I might actually have to exit this room. Is there a place that I can just walk back through the wall here? Probably not. I'm thinking I could probably just do the clip back through here. But this is not going to work. And this is just taking too much time. Taking too much time, I say, as I have done it. However, I'm now inside this box. Great. Meant to walk straight to the wall. Almost. Because this one isn't part of the wall, correct? Well, this one is. The one I'm standing on top of is. Let's try this again. Ugh. I don't want to have to exit the stage and come back in. Just on the sake that I was just demonstrating a silly glitch. Oh, can you not in here? Are you stuck in the... Oh, yeah, I guess you can't with those. Huh. You'd have to do it the other way. So here's what we're going to do, is we're going to save, we're going to exit level, because we've apparently soft locked ourselves in that room. I went out to the store today, and I bought myself some ice cream, and it was... At the grocery store, it was like $9. At the corner store, it was like $7. So... the corner store literally like next door to it. Hold on, is this that's a Diddy barrel. We're gonna do the giant spider fight. Trust me, we're gonna do it. But I want to do it during the daytime as Tiny because I can. So I guess we'll do this. We're not gonna waste time trying to play around with the clip. Can you still walk through it here? No, I guess it has to be if you're like DK size. Specifically so that like his hitbox aligns in such a way it pushes you through the wall. Anyway, we're in here now. So, yeah, normally we can't go in through there unless the what do you call it? It's nighttime. We're gonna try this. Didn't take that long. I think I'm getting better at it. Anyway, this is Spider Boss. And here's the thing, is that the boss of the actual boss of this level is Dogadon from Angry Aztec again. I think they should have just beefed this boss up and made this the boss of the stage. It's more fitting. It's a better boss fight altogether. So what you gotta do here is you gotta kill the little spiders while avoiding the spit, and then Big Goma's eyes are gonna pop open, and then it's gonna spit this. One of them, I don't remember. I think it's the purple. The purple. What do you call it? Goop. Or maybe it's red. Reverses your controls. I didn't realize they could take damage off of it, too. Anyways, you just have to do this 3 times, I believe. Hopefully let's not figure out what the goop does. Which goop does what. Okay. Open up. Is it 5 times? It might be 5 times. Either way, I think this is, you know... I wouldn't say it's challenging, but it's a a much better boss fight than the actual boss fight of this level. Yeah, beef this thing up, give it a second phase. That it? Yeah, I guess it's 5 times. And then he just bounces off like this, and he shrinks. He dies in 1 hit too. Oh, banana! There we go. This should spawn us just outside of the spider web on the door, right? When we leave. Which is, I don't know where. Here. Yeah, we just walk straight through it. There we go. I was gonna say, we can't get out of here, but we can. I lied. I actually really want that ice cream now. Anyway, this is the hole we would have entered in had we been doing this the correct way. I do want to switch it to nighttime just so we can do another thing. There's DK's banana that's out here that we can collect. I don't want to do any like weird clipping or anything to try to grab it, so we'll just do it the normal way. There's a cannon up here, right? Yeah, just take it. Ooh! And now it is nighttime. Now it's in very hard for me to see mode. It looks fine on the capture. If not, the contrast is a little bit weird on the capture, but that's about it. I hear bone breath. Oh, there's some tiny bananas at the bottom there. Anyway, here's that Donkey Kong. We haven't gotten anything with Lanky yet. So the other thing is that the edge area here opened. There's a thing you can do where you can clip through the ground here, swim over and pop up in the hedges here, and the hedges hurt you. And doing so when you take damage will like skew your character, and move the hitbox and align it in such a way that you can just walk through walls. You're supposed to use the strong Kong thing for this, but you don't really have to. I don't think. Really, do you? I didn't know that. What artificial difficulty? It's like if you looks like you should be able to do that without using this, then you should be able to. Hell's in here, I forgot. And this probably is on like an invisible timer. Alright. Oh, this is the, yeah, there's like a fairy in here, right? There's a fairy, and then there's a bonus barrel. So let's do the bonus barrel first, I suppose. The fairy's in one of the boxes up there that you have to ground pound, if I remember correctly. Eight. Oh no. Ah! Didn't quite make it. Let's try that again. Yep, I get it. Thank you for letting me know that there are now those things. I know you can, like, you can do, like, a funny jump to get up there, I think. Nothing I'm particularly skilled enough at to do. Are you kidding me? Let's just get rid of this guy. Oh no, that doesn't work on him, right? Oh, it does. What the hell am I doing? Wake up! Hate how it has to show you this every time. Like, good golly. Uh-oh. My fifth wet. I dig him. Depth perception be damned. There's a watermelon box on the other end of the room. That's silly. You don't see those too often. There's probably only like one in every stage. And this is... Oh no! Second worst minigame. Yeah, that's how it works.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So, this is that mini game. What? Why didn't it work? I'm probably pressing in the wrong direction.
Welcome to bonus stage.
There we go. I'll wait for them to go in, and then... They're gonna... Alright. Oops. Ow, 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 ah! He just thrust his head through the freaking cart. Oh boy. Good God, minecart mayhem is horrible. Let's try this. Let's try switching all the way to the middle. I'm just gonna go by this. Well, there's only 2 in the game, I think. Oops. Okay, I'm clearly just not paying attention. Oh boy. Okay.
Welcome to bonus
stage.
Welcome to bonus stage. Welcome to bonus stage. Welcome to bonus stage.
Outsmarted. Don't like this, don't like this. Ah! What is the strategy for this? What is the strategy for Minecart Mayhem? Switch 3, stay 2, switch, stay... Oh my god. Let's try this. I don't want to freaking do this. Goes in all the way. Okay. I lost track because I'm looking at 2 different screens at once trying to see what he does. So here's what he does. He goes all in. He goes around. He goes around twice. Oh, he goes around once, twice. Oh my god. This is gonna be a pain in the butt.
Welcome to bonus stage. Welcome to bonus stage.
All right, so we're gonna go in. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, we're gonna be here all day because I have no logical reasoning skills. Welcome to bonus stage. Excuse me, little kids are gonna have to figure this out, sir. Oh, missed my chance. Oh, this isn't too bad. Just don't overthink it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah. I almost had it. I almost had it. Just don't take the exit. And maybe break. So we want to go all the way in. Go around a couple times. Pop back out. Like all the way out. Go in. What? Oh, he was changing lanes, I suppose. Oh, okay.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Welcome to goddamn minecart freaking mayhem. I hate this. Beaver bother who? Nope, bad idea. I had it so close that one time. I don't care about instructions. If you need instructions. God. Ding, 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 ding. Why did I not exit the loop? Please. Nay. Alright. I have doomed myself. I was so close to it that why did they not think that his
Welcome to bonus stage.
his disappointment animation, his head would go through the cart? Like, obviously when this was playtested, people would have lost a lot. Did they just not care? Nay. Alright. Now I've screwed myself. Because now the other one's out here. Okay. Stinky Kong.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yep. Oops. I pressed down. Didn't let me out. Oh boy.
Welcome to bonus stage. Welcome to bonus stage.
This is not how I was looking to spend my day off. No. Okay. Just follow the instructions. Just follow the instructions.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I can't parse these instructions. So I'm just gonna do it my way until I win. Suppose you gotta get them like this so that they really start heading in. You gotta take the path out. Oh, there we go. You gotta juke them. Well done, goal achieved. Happy day. Oh, banana. There we go. We got all that. I don't know where DK's Splat is. That's the only thing we're missing for DK. Oh yeah, he's just outside the barn. Here. Just outside the barn. So, if we can go up here and we can go get the banana fairy that's in here, then we will be done with this area. We will get that and we will finish off DK. Yep. Just let me take a picture, please. Too close? Oh. Wonderful. Wonderful! Oh. We have almost all his bananas in this stage too, I think, right? Like his regular bananas? Yeah, we have 90 of them. That's ridiculous. Ugh. His guy is out here. There he is. There we go. DK is done. Whose balloon is this? Tiny's. Alright. It's only Tiny's stuff, so we might as well grab that. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. So as far as characters, we are done with DK, like entirely on the stage. The next closest one is probably Tiny. Yeah, because we've got her, so we've got 3 technically because we have the blueprint. And then Diddy. So let's finish up Tiny, I suppose. What's the other Tiny stuff? There's the... When you guys shrink into the little doodle thing. Oh, no. Yeah, the stump. The stump. It's the stump and the plant. The beanstalk. Those are the ones that are left for her. So we'll just go do that now. Travel to the giant tree area. Oh, that one? Where the owl and fast rabbit live. Go to the back of the clearing toward the giant stump. Also need this to be daytime for this, I believe, so let's go do that. Oh, there's more of her bananas down here. Let's just go swim and get them. That looks terrible in the capture, but... surely that must be almost all of them. There we go. Where's the exit to this room? There it is. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna head back. We're gonna change it back to daytime, and then we're gonna go mushroom area, and from there the tree area. Correct? Oh, give me a second. Crumbs stuck in throat. Wrong one. Giant mushroom. Oh, well, we can go through here. That's what unlocked this, I suppose. We got more bananas down here, so let's just follow this. Go where it leads. Need to put that away. Oh no, now we need the chunkster. Chimp. Chump. Dweeb. Honky chimp. Dweeby honk. And worst of all, Chunky Kong. Kind of wish that you could do the ponytail twirl straight out of your falling animation from the tag barrel. This is Tomato Room. also beanstalk room. Correct? Too close, these guys pop out. Fungi has an upgrade for us? I think so. So yes, we will need to come back here later. Because we need to go plant a thing that we grab. The seed we grab. Oops, not what I meant to do. Oh, some of their, like, their ground pound animations are so, like, lengthy and tedious. The blue is for the barn area. Pink for the mushroom area, correct? Yes. Now that we're in here, there's this path here. Ah, Fungi Forest is kind of confusing. No! It's never really occurred to me that the clumps eat the oranges. That's what it looks like they're doing. I never sat there and looked at their animation before. The leaves that fall in this area, they really remind me of the falling leaves in Yoshi's Story. Oh, that's Diddy's pad. Get in the barrel, jeez. Okay, so yeah, now we gotta go up inside of here. We gotta play this, and then Squawks is gonna come along, pick us up, and drop us in the hole on top. Otherwise, Squawks will say, "You're too big." I guess we killed, whose Splat would that be? Is that Diddy's? Diddy's isn't here, right? Oh no, we got Diddy's. Whose is it? Fungi's? Somebody's thing is in here. And that's her banana medal, too. Oh, come on. There isn't one that way. That's it. That's it. Yeah, so we gotta collect this seed. Whole banana is over here. And then we will jump over here, jump through here, pop back out, and we will go and we will head over to that seed area. Maybe immediately? Maybe? Whose Splat is in here? The one in the middle. Whose is this? It's Lanky's. It's Lanky's. We might as well get it now. Probably those bananas with Diddy there. Yeah, we'll grab those first. Oh, and there's more bananas with Diddy around the tree! Which I suppose we will do here later, actually, when we come here at night. And we will race the owl. Well, we'll do the Superman 64 thing with the owl. That's what we'll do. And now we will go All I'm feeling is my floor shaking because my dog's running around downstairs. Alright, so now we got that. Hold on. Lanky's got actually no bananas. No banana. He's got a lot in the mushroom area. One in the sawmill area. And then we'll have to go to Crystal Caves and come back for his other thing. So we're going to... I guess we will change, actually, into Tiny, and then we will go plant that seed. We will do that. And then we'll be done with Tiny. After that, there's a few more things we can do with Chunky and Diddy. The problem is, it's like, with this, it's like, I don't remember which ones you have to make for it to happen at night and which ones during the day, so good thing I have a guide for that. Oh, this is mushroom up here. Okay. Well, I guess if we're up here, we might as well grab these Diddy bananas. I'm just getting so sidetracked because I don't actually have a route for this. That's what I should have done. Oh yes, we get homing ammo. Homing ammo. That's the upgrade we got from Fungi. I forgot it appeared this early. I thought it didn't come up until Crystal Caves. Turns out that's not the case. So we'll do this, and then, yeah, we'll do the Lanky and Chunky stuff that has to be done up here. So, oh, excuse me. So Lanky has to, like, go up here. And I'm trying to remember which side of the mushroom this is on. It's two different doors. There's this one here, okay. So it goes yellow, red, purple, green, blue. Such a horrible noise. Get on there, please. This game is full of, like, swinging lights. I just realized that. There's a bonus barrel. It is... it's Crazy Kong Clamor. This might be one of the ones that you actually have to, like, pause buffer. Oops. In, the Virtual Console version. Yeah, it probably is, like, as it is. This is... Oh my god. There we go. I was worried that was gonna be a problem. My dog's name is Miso. She is, I believe... Husky mixed with something. There's a lot of, initiative to rescue dogs from up north, and if you're in Canada, up north means most of the northern 2/3 of the country. So where I live in Manitoba, it's most of the northern half of the province, and anything north of that, including Nunavut, Northwest Territories, Yukon area too. Is that there, you know, in the north, in the tundra, there are a lot of, like, Hold on, is this... This is not where I want to be. I just want to find where the other lanky door is. It's this side, right? Yeah. Up in the tundra, there are a lot of sled dogs that end up breeding, and they, you know, have to control the population. And a lot of the time that comes down to having to put them down. But there are teams that go out there and then they rescue the dogs. This is not a banana challenge. There we go. Get out of there. So for Lanky, we just need... We got those two that were in here. We got his splat. We need the one more in the clock tree area, in the sawmill area for him. But we do have a chunky thing to do up here, so we might as well do that now before we forget. He's got like a shoot a face puzzle thing to do. There we go. Oh, there's a banana fairy spawn in here too? Probably. Oh. We got him, Chief. It's probably... like, the homing ammo in this game, like, it sucks. Because, like, if there is another enemy in the room, it will go after them first. Yeah, that looks great. Perfect. There we go. I wasn't sure about the top left one. Whether or not that was going to... that was going to count, because it's mostly a blue square anyway. Anyways. So yeah, now that's done. Chunky has 3 of... He just needs his Kasplat and a, and the tomato one, right? His Kasplat is... in the giant mushroom. No, outside the giant mushroom at night. Okay. Alternatively, we could probably just fall off of here. Oh, it's probably on one of those platforms there. Either way, we will come back here. We'll do it the proper way, I suppose. Other than that, we are actually, like, at this point, almost done with Fungi Forest as far as we can complete it at the moment. There is still that one lanky banana we can't get. While I'm playing as Chunky now, I guess, let's go down the green pathway. And let's do that apple thing. Or you know what? I will go in here. Or hold on. You know what? I'll do this. I'll change to tiny. Just because I think this will be shorter. And I'll plant the seed, and I'll get the banana from that, and then I will do the tomato thing. where we're gonna have to turn to Hunky Chunky, beat up a bunch of tomatoes, and then grab the Mr. Worm apple and move him to a better location. There's also this. I doubt we're gonna need, but... We've planted the bean. We get the beanstalk, who's very creepy. He's got gold teeth and a weird purple vein that goes up his... Ugh. And then we gotta be small for this because Squawk has to carry us up there. And if I don't, then it will play the whole animation just for Squawk to say, "You're too big." So we'll do this. And now we wait. It's kind of weird that they make you, like, spawn this beanstalk, but you don't actually climb the beanstalk. Like, it literally just spawns a banana for you. You might as well just, like, collect the banana, right? Oops, wrong buttons. I pressed all the wrong buttons. You've heard of all the right type. I get a load of all the wrong buttons. And now we'll switch over to Chunky. The Trough and Scoff room there, only at night. Okay. So we have to turn into Hunky Chunky for this, correct? And his barrel's over here. I can still collect these other bananas when I'm Hunky Chunky, right? Yep, I can. Let me jump on you. There we go. I get all the bananas? Well, they can't actually damage you, can they? Yes, yes. So now I'm just gonna pick them up and bring them back to the main area. And then there's actually a little pad for you to put them down on. Just this way? Here we go. Perfect, give me a banana. All things considered, like, this level's a little bit tedious, but it's not, like, annoying and difficult. So now he's got his thing at nighttime in the what do you call it? In the mushrooms. So I guess we'll do that. Just so at that point we are then done with Chunky Kong. I honestly, at this point, I still don't remember where the warps go, which warp goes where, so I'm just doing this. And during his way up there, he should be able to collect, I guess, probably the remainder of his bananas. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. So his is up, his Splat. Going across vines halfway up the mushroom. Go through the daytime locked door? Does that mean it's locked during the daytime or locked only for daytime? We'll find out. Like, didn't we do this already? We followed the trail up here, didn't we? Oh wait, no, we had to swing across vines. What vines? What are they talking about? Well, it's not that Kasplat. What is it talking about? I don't understand, actually. Maybe we have to take the, We need to go up. We need to go deeper. No, it's not the Kasplat that's in here. That's, that was the Diddy one, right? Oh, I guess it would be those vines. I don't know the orthodox way of getting up here. Well, here's his bananas at least. Maybe bananas on here too, right? There we go. I swear that doo-doo-doo-doo noise that you hear when you pick up the ammunition, I swear that's actually like the naughty laugh sound effect from Donkey Kong Country. Anyway, I spotted where we're supposed to go. I'm just sort of faffing around because I was looking for bananas. Yeah, we're supposed to go this way. Yeah, I guess it means locked during the daytime. Not locked for daytime. And he is here. Yeah, that's not the direction I punched you in, but if you want to go that way, then I'm, you know, be my guest. This will get his banana medal. Presumably, if I can hit it. There we go. So Chunky is done. Tiny is done. Lanky is not. Diddy is not. We can go with Diddy. Lanky could be done. Right, Lanky's just missing the only thing Lanky is missing that we haven't done yet, that we other than the one that we can't do now, is he's got a banana on the roof, inside the roof of the sawmill. So we might as well head back, I think, over to the sawmill area. Because there's one for Diddy in there as well. And Diddy does, in fact, have his Kasplat as well. So Diddy has that. Yeah, so we're going back to the sawmill area. Wait, banana medals, who has theirs? Chunky, Tiny, Lanky almost. So all the characters that are complete have their banana medals. Yeah, so Diddy and Lanky and their stuff is all in the sawmill for the most part. I say for the most part because it's just the ones we can't get yet, I think. Specifically the Lanky one. And Sawmill is the blue area. Again, I don't remember what warps take you where. Probably not going to be in here long enough for that to matter. So yes, Lanky has a thing. And this is the last one we can get with him. He's got a baboon balloon pad right here. Very, very difficult to see up here, but we're gonna get his banana medal there. There's like a hole here that I can't see, I think. Or something? Hold on, let me just double check. It's very dark on my screen. Oh, was this just here? Yeah, the other thing's over here. I don't know what that was for. Just to get the bananas, I suppose? This is for Diddy. But this is open. Is this a thing that's... No, that's not open. What am I doing? That's for Diddy to enter. Oh, is it here? Oh my goodness. Couldn't see it. Don't need that, but... Is this we have to fight a whole bunch of bees? Yeah. Or bats, I'm sorry. This is probably the only place the homing ammo is gonna come in handy. Is that it? That's it? That's all it was? Okay. Why did I think there was gonna be like 2 or 3 rounds of that? Oh no, that would have been actually something to do, right? So I guess that's all Lanky can do in this level right now. What am I doing? Wrong box. Right? How do I get out of here? There we go. So hard to see. Just like put like torches on either side of it or something, for goodness sake. Yeah, so Diddy has some stuff to do in here now too. And that's everybody's banana medal but Diddy's now. Hold on. Where's the... Oh, there it is. I was like, tag barrel, please. Excuse me, sir. Can I please switch my character? I want to be a different monkey now. So, we were gonna climb on top of here. Not here. Oh. What am I doing? What am I doing? We're gonna have to climb up over on the other side, up the string. Ah! Do that. That's such an unnecessary little dance. We're going this way. Alright, so now we got a thing to push, I suppose. Some bananas to collect. Ugh. Well, first of all, get him. I can't see a damn thing. There we go. Oh, this is like dizzying. Winch. What? Oh, is it the other switch? What? Hold on, let me just... Oh, it's not a charge, it's a... What? No, it's gotta be. What? I don't understand. You have to turn it on first? Ugh! Number one, get out of here. There we go. That's silly. Ugh, what a waste. What a waste of time. I don't remember doing this one ever, but it pulls a banana out of like a cage. Pulls a banana in a cage then. Alright. 3 guesses how you get out of this room. Oh my god. I can't see a damn thing. Is it through here? What? Yeah, and then the other stuff is over in that building. And now we need to go play our instrument pad. And this will do something, I'm sure. See, as if we needed to do that. Like, come on. Like, just give the banana for doing that. Anyway, so now we will head over. Hold on, does everybody have their Kasplats? Yep. So now we're gonna head over here because there's some more stuff to do over here, I believe. Just follow the trail. Get the bananas. Just grab them. I'm so glad that this does not cost crystal coconuts to use. Ah, yes. Ah, this is gonna be so fun. So we're gonna want to turn right, go ahead, left, keep going. I do have a map next to me. Walks. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Don't. Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, please do not start me at the beginning of the goddamn level again. Oh! I thought I was sliding and I overcompensated. Deaths mean nothing in this game. They don't. It's just that some of them throw you back to the start of the stage and some of them don't. Oh, I missed. This is actually the easier way, I swear. I'm gonna run out of music is what's gonna happen. Or does that matter for... I was gonna say, does it matter for the pads? Because it doesn't look like it uses it up. Just give me the banana. Give me the banano. Alright. Now we just need his banana medal, and he needs... Oh, no. How many of those bananas does he... He needs, like, all 3 of those bunches. Oh, I got it? That counted? Great. Oh. Oh. I'm not dead yet. Box, please. Wax. Ow! I need these bananas, though, which is the unfortunate part. Ah, okay. Do I really need all these bananas? Do I really need all of them? I don't think so. There's probably some more we can go collect in the, Guaranteed there's more we can go collect, elsewhere. Alright, so the last place that we need to go with Diddy is back over to the tree area. Do you mind? So I start wondering if, like, there's probably some bananas on top of these things. No. I'm just straight lying at this point. Okay, so we need to go back to the... Oh my gosh, my thumb is getting so sore from this control stick. Anyway, oh, here's some 5 more. Here's some 5 more. Now we just need 5 more. So we'll go through here, and then we'll go to the forest, tree area. You know, the brown tunnel. This one over here. And then we will go do the owl thing. And that should be it for the level, and we will go fight the boss, and that will be it. Don't mind. I wonder, there's got to be at least 5 more bananas for Diddy in this area. Oh, here's his thing. Get in the thing. Oh, there's like a ceiling on you here. Oh, there's some up here. Can I get it without... Yeah, without touching the ground. Look at that. Oh, come on. Oh, do you have to wake him up first, don't you? And this, yeah, this is the same thing as the Angry Aztec one. I don't speak to anybody without wings. Okay. Okay, so this game sucks. Hopefully you can just restart it, like, when you fail it. Oh, for God's sake. God, fuck. For real. For real, I'm gonna fail this. Yeah. You can't let him spawn more than 2. Are you kidding me? Get back in the jetpack. This sucks. This just straight up sucks. Yeah, that's nice. Oh boy. Oh, you have to wake him up again. You have to wake him up again. Oh my God. I hate this. Donkey Kong 64 is the worst game ever made. Yeah. Yeah, boo hoot hoot hoot. I don't speak to anybody without wings. Shut up. Jesus. Thankfully, this is the last of these. There's only 2 of these in the game, I think. Of these, follow this one around with the jetpack. Oh my God. Go through the damn ring. Don't. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Please. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! I hate this. This camera is like actually the worst. No, wrong one? Ah. I'm trying to use the Z button to give like the temporary hover. Like this. The sort of the hover in place. But then it's stuff like this when it's like you gotta do like the sharp turn. Alright, doing better this time. Problem is, like, they're not rings, like, they are sprites. So it's hard to tell their actual location. Okay, getting pretty close here. That's to fake you out. That one's to try to make you land by accident. Oh my god, this camera. Thank you. Thank you. And it's a bonus barrel. Why would it be just a banana? Why wouldn't it be a bonus barrel? Of course. Busty barrel barrage. Busy barrel barrage. You can't let them touch you. Oh, look how framey this gets. And I'm also so sorry about the flashing lights, but that's just the nature of this game. Oh my god. He just came at me. He never saw him coming. Sorry, how long is this? It's a 45-second one. Oh. I'm not even getting like some of the noises for when I kill them, so I'm never sure. I'm never certain. Never certain. Don't even. Oh, this goddamn pirate crocodile.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Never smile at a crocodile.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I wish the camera was more cooperative in here. Just in the game in general, but in here it's like to try to pull it downwards to see the guy who's spawning at the bottom is annoying. Seeing as you can see all the other angles otherwise. "13 seconds. Alright, we can do this. And then we can go fight the boss. There we go. Well done, well done.
Well done, well done, well done, well done.
All right, and that's everything excluding that one that we can't get in this room with Lanky. Right, so let's go and fight the boss. Now, I have been playing as other characters in the boss battles. And I cannot do that with this boss. Because this boss... Is there a Trophenscoff room over here? Why did I think there was? Yes, there is. Because this boss, you actually need Chunky's big ability. His Hunky Chunky. And we do have everything. Everything with the exception of that one. So yeah, we will, I mean, I'll still try to enter it illegally here, instead of actually having to feed them the bananas. Chunky has like a different, like a weird falling animation that's like, it's almost more dramatic than the other ones. It kind of pushes him forward a little bit, I think, which makes this particularly difficult. If not, I mean, we will just feed them the crap and then just do it the normal way. There we go. But yeah, you have to be chunky for this anyways. Like, that's not an option. Because you actually, like, you can't beat him otherwise. So yeah, this is Dogadon Part 2. Again, why they didn't just make it the spider boss, why they didn't just beef up the spider boss, give him a second phase or something, and do that rather than recycle a boss like this, I don't know. So this functions more or less the exact same as it did the first time, at least for the first half of the battle. He has a second phase this time around. He has a couple new attacks during this phase. He pounds the ground for a shockwave, and he also shoots out a big wall of fire. So we're just gonna keep doing this here. He's gonna do a shockwave here. Best to wait until after that to attack him. Otherwise, he risks grabbing the barrel, throwing it, and it hitting the shockwave, and then just blowing up, and it'll take even longer. So he'll do the 3 cycle this time. You can kind of tell I've played these boss battles over and over and over again. So after this attack, he's gonna do he's gonna breathe this big firewall across the stage. There is a way you can avoid it. You can't jump over it, but you can avoid it by hanging off the edges. It's best to just take the damage off of it, though. Because that's just quicker. You can hang off the edge and it'll sweep past you, but don't do that. So now he gets mad. I'm off to bed. Thanks for the stream as always. Well, have yourself a good night, Rumman15. I will see you next time you have the chance. So now what we gotta do is we gotta actually throw a barrel at him, and we gotta hop off the pad, and we will be hunky chunky. Lots of people think, including me as a kid, think you have to do the primate punch on him. No, you just have to keep punching him. Doing the primate punch thing will take longer, and you will probably die. So as you've noticed, the platform is actually sinking now. So this part's actually on a time limit, which is kind of good. Kind of cool. I kind of wish that they had incorporated this into the main. Like, there'd only be one Dogadon fight in the game, and it would be this one. But make this like the boss of Angry Aztec instead, you know? I'm sure there's some shuffling around you could have done to make the bosses work pretty nicely. Because this is so much more imaginative than the first time. But this is basically just like fighting Bad Hit Detection Man in Frantic Factory again. Oh my god. You should be able to do it. You should have enough time, but it actually is pretty close because the animation that plays when the platform sinks completely actually plays a lot sooner than you might think it would. I got a kid crying outside the window here. So it's basically if I had missed this phase, see? Oh, wow. Wow, I died. I actually died to that. I don't think I've died to that in a very long time. That's weird. So we'll have to do this again. I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him fast enough. That's the problem. But yeah, see, it plays. It comes a lot sooner than you think. I'm so thankful though that it doesn't make you watch the cutscene again. I'm actually not sure why I didn't manage to do enough hits on him to kill him. Okay, well, ignore my advice earlier when I said don't bother picking up the barrel till after the shockwave, because I guess if you're fast enough. Excuse me, I don't recommend that to inexperienced players. Me, as a seasoned veteran of Donkey Kong 64, for the past 19 years of my life, just getting through this part is like, whatever. There we go. Just skip to this phase. Don't waste a single goddamn second here, basically. The timing is tight. It is, I think, actually based on the amount of hits that you do on him. It's not about a certain amount of cycles. It's like actually he has like a hit counter. I don't know how many hits it takes, but don't waste time, don't waste time. It's all about them frames, just keep going. I should be able to get in the next round. Ah, shoot. Might not have the time. Oh, there we go. Oh. little Terminator 2 there. We will grab this key, and that will be it. I suppose next time we will be going, we'll go to Crystal Caves. I'm gonna open up Crystal Caves. I don't want to do, there's a thing you can do. I can try to do it. I can't guarantee it will work. By the way, pulling that lever just, it just moves the big pentagon there. Lets you access different wrinkly doors, so we don't have to be in there again. I was hoping I could do it that way, and you can just kind of like grab yourself onto the side rock where Crystal Caves is here. And you can just kind of like pull yourself through. Ugh. This is like the easiest slope in the game, I think, to do the moon kicks on. Yeah, see, you can just pull yourself through like that. And then once you're in here, I presumably have enough bananas to get through here. It probably only takes 65. Yeah, 65. In any case, we would have, just been able to reach through him. This one's a really easy one to reach through with Lanky Kong, if you don't have enough. We can enter here. I guess we'll watch the cutscene. I'm going to unlock this area anyways, with the key, rather than just cheating it, because otherwise, just getting back in here might be a little bit of a pain. So I'm gonna go do that once this is done. He starts screaming. But this is just give me a little preview of the level we're going to see next time. This is Crystal Caves. Very boring, very bland level. It's very gray, as you can see. The whole level basically looks like this. There are some interior areas and stuff, but I will not actually get into that. I will not talk about this level. I will try to save that all for the next stream, because it'll give me something to explain regarding how Crystal Caves works. It also has a sort of gimmick to it, and I'll deal with that later. Yeah, pressing this, you can bring over a rock and put it down on here is chunky, and this will allow you access to the wrinkly tips. I'll show you a wrinkly tip. Okay, yeah, so now we're inside the rock. Yeah, but this rock is like not solid from certain angles, so yeah, so I'll just have to go and unlock it now, just so that on the off chance that I can't manage to get in there next time, I won't have to worry about it. The normal way you do that is go up by Angry Aztec. You'd have to circle around, and then you'll have to jump from the ledge where the boulders are. There, that's correct. The ledge where the boulders are near Angry Aztec, you jump across there and then you'd get in. That's the typical way. As you can see here, yeah, it shows you the way. Although it is kind of weird how you would have to like jump across there. Oh, this also opens up castle as well. I forgot. Well, we would have had to do this anyway to open up castle, because there's, like, no actual way to get to castle. Without that, mind you, castle is not a necessary level to visit if you are doing an any % speed run of the game. So turning in that key is pretty much optional. It's only if you're actually going to visit all the levels you have to turn that one in. Otherwise, it's key 3 and key 8, and that's it. That's all that the game checks for. It's kind of weird because the game checks for it checks for key 3, presumably because Galleon and Factory open up at the same time, right? So Factory up there, and then Galleon down there. And it wants to make sure that you finish the Factory, because the Galleon key would then open up Fungi Forest, right? That doesn't quite make sense here, because, like, why it doesn't require the Crystal Caves key as well. If Caves and Castle open up at the same time. But it could be a developmental oversight. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you have, if you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, down below are the links to my social media if you'd like to check that out. And if you are watching on Twitch, I do keep this as an archive on my YouTube channel, and the link to that is down below. But for right now, that's about it. It's about all I wanted to say, so see you later, and have a nice day.